Welcome back to the Glow Up Girl podcast. I'm Kyra. All right, I am excited to welcome Ebony to the show. Welcome, Ebony.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yes, well, let's dive on in because I am really excited to talk about this organization with you, cool girls. As I mentioned in the opener, that it's near and dear to me. I did work with cool girls at a point in my life, and I just love the work that you all do for our communities and for our young women.
Awesome.
What what we'll start by doing is have you tell us who you are and what you do with the organization to start.
Okay, so my name is Ebony Brown, and I am the Director of Volunteer Services and Outreach at Cool Girls. I have been with Cool Girls for over 12 years now, managing volunteers, working directly with our high school girls in our programs, as well as a new role to me is doing outreach, which is reaching out to the community, letting them know that Cool Girls exist, that we are doing wonderful things, and also just really bringing in groups and volunteers in to work with our girls.
Awesome. I love that. All right. So, for those who may be listening or watching and they're not familiar with Cool Girls, can you talk about who the organization is and what is the mission and vision?
All right, awesome. So, Cool Girls, we are dedicated to the self empowerment of girls, and we work with girls living in some of Atlanta's most vulnerable communities. Cool Girls was founded back in 1989 in the East Lake Meadows housing complex, and what started with just 10 girls has now blossomed to where we have empowered over 6,000 of Atlanta's girls. And we do that through a variety of different programs. We work with 8 different schools, as well as we work with about 260 girls is our enrollment for this year.
Awesome. I absolutely love that. We talk about the work that you do. Before we get into like the benefits of cool girls in the community, let's talk about some of those programs because you have some really amazing programs. And especially for you all listening and watching in that Atlanta area, you can come on and sign up and join in the fun.
Absolutely. So we have our main program is called Girls Club. This is where we meet our girls. So like I said earlier, we're in 8 different schools. 6 of these schools are DeKalb County schools and 2 of them are Atlanta public schools. And we work with girls beginning in 3rd grade and we follow them all the way to womanhood. So for us, a girl just has to start off with us at one of our 8 partner schools and we're teaching them life skills lessons. We're focusing on personal empowerment, conflict resolution and leadership, social media responsibility, and we have a unit called My Body, My Choice, where we're focusing on puberty and preventing teenage pregnancy. So girls are getting hands-on experiences every week in their individual girls club. The girls also have an opportunity to go on field trips throughout the year. Earlier this year, we've taken girls to the Georgia Aquarium, the Atlanta Botanical Gardens. We'll be going to the Atlanta Science Festival in the month of March. So just a ways of getting girls out so that way they can see things that are happening in and around their city. Now, if a girl stays a part of Cool Girls and goes into high school, she can attend any of the high schools in the metro Atlanta area. She just would have had to start with us in elementary or middle school. And so our high school program is called Cool Scholars. And for our girls who are in Cool Scholars, we're focused on college and career readiness. So they're working on interview skills, resume writing. They're learning the differences between colleges, how to apply to school, how do you choose your major, all of those wonderful things that we don't even realize that we need to be taught when you're looking at what are you going to do after high school. And then if a girl stays a part of Cool Girls and she chooses to go to college, she's eligible for a college scholarship each year that she is in undergrad. And so for the girls, they also get opportunity to go on college tours throughout the year. So in high school, they get to visit at least 5 to 6 different colleges each year they are in high school. So by the time they're graduating, they would have visited close to 20 different colleges and universities, and that's throughout the United States. So we're taking them out of Georgia and showing them things that are around. So like this summer, we're taking a group of girls to the New Orleans area. So if you're listening to us from New Orleans, definitely send us some different things that we can do with our girls while we're visiting the colleges there.
Oh my, I love it. It's so amazing. I love that it's a journey.
Yes,
So if you start young and you can pretty much grow up with cool girls, which is pretty
exactly.
amazing.
We always say once a cool girl, always a cool girl.
I think that would be true. Can you talk about some of the benefits to young girls who join the organization? And if you're able to share just maybe some experiences or examples from girls that you've seen, that would be fantastic.
Yes. So for a girl, of course, they don't realize it in third grade, but they are getting tons of life skills programming. And these are skills that they need to use throughout their life. So that's one of the benefits is that the girls are able to lean back in on some of the things that they've learned in either elementary or middle school and be able to teach one another. And that's one thing that our girls often say is that they have friends who may not have been a part of Cool Girls because they didn't go to one of our partner schools, but they're able to tell them about things that the changes that are happening in their body. They're able to tell them how to deal with conflict. They're able to have those conversations about social media. And you know what? You probably shouldn't post that picture because your address is on the front of the house that's behind you. Different things like that that we don't even really think about, even as adults. Also, some of the benefits are the field trips and shopping days, just being able to go and experience things that are happening in and around the city. For our shopping days, we do around the holidays, we have holiday shopping day where we turn one of our partner middle schools into a shopping mall. And the girls get to shop from table to table, getting all of their items that they may need for the holidays. Some items include winter accessories. For some of our girls, this may be their Christmas. One of our girls who recently graduated from college told us that Cool Girls Holiday Shopping Day was her holiday. And so that was a chance for her to be able to give and receive items for the holidays. We also do a back to school shopping day where our girls are able to get a book bag full of all the items they need for back to school. Things, all types of items that they may need, including some of those things that we don't even think about that's on that teacher list, such as wipes and um, paper towels and things of that nature. They're able to get all of those things. But I think one of the biggest things that they're able to get is an opportunity to get a college scholarship. Last year, we were able to give $70,000 worth of scholarship money to 21 of our girls. And so these girls are attending universities all the way from Howard University in DC to Brandeis University up in Massachusetts down to just right here in Georgia, Georgia State University. So it really gives them a chance to be able to go and experience some different things because of the experiences they have with Cool Girls. And one of the ultimate benefits is that we are 100% free of charge. So our girls don't have to pay their families or the schools that we serve. We don't charge them anything from all the college road trips down to being able to bring that life skills programming to their individual school sites. So there's definitely benefits that we're able to provide the girls. One of the stories I want to share is one of our girls. Her name is Destiny. Destiny started out with us when she was in third grade. Destiny was a product of a single parent household. Her parents had been incarcerated at some point, and Destiny really struggled a lot when it came to just confidence and just really being able to hone into who she was. But thanks to the help of Cool Girls and being able to work with a mentor, as well as come to our weekly sessions. And then when she got to high school, our sessions that were held monthly. We were able to send her off to school. She went to Howard University. She just graduated, summa cum laude. She is currently in grad school at Columbia University. And Destiny comes back to Cool Girls all the time to tell us what an impact we had on her. And she was actually our Cool Girl of the Year back in 2020. So just an amazing young lady that is out here doing amazing things.
What an amazing story. And that is I that gave me chills because it's just so cool to see it, and to see it play out. And I think for anybody listening or watching and, if you're thinking to yourself like how can I help, right? We're going to get to that. We're going to tell you about it. But just think about being a part of someone's journey and being able to like she's like paying it forward. She's doing it, she's taking it. She got this what a blessing, like and just
Absolutely.
everything that you all do for the girls. When you hear that, it's like no one has to pay. I think that's just so important because a lot of times people maybe would stay away from programs because they're not sure if they're going to be able to afford it. And I think like that's just so amazing the work. I could say it over and over and over. It's just so amazing the work that you all do. Like and hearing the stories from the shopping days to back to school day to the Christmas shopping day and just hearing that someone this opportunity might be the only opportunity someone has to be gifted or to gift someone else. Like that just says, it's so needed and it's and the impact that the organization has had on communities, like the communities in Atlanta is just amazing to see, Ebony.
It is, and I'm just happy to be able to be a part of it, to
Yeah.
be able to see these girls grow from little small girls to women, and now they're out here doing amazing things and on their own amazing journeys. I definitely
Yes.
see where we are allowing them to just thrive and just be amazing young women.
Yeah. Yes. So I know people that are watching, listening to us, they may be wondering, how can I volunteer? How can I donate? So if you can talk a little bit about the opportunities and then just some of the steps they would need to take to do it.
Okay, so in order to become a volunteer with Cool Girls, all you have to do is fill out a volunteer application, which is located on our website. For all of our volunteers, we do an orientation so that way we can get you really excited about volunteering with us, as well as letting you know things that are happening within the organization. You also have a chance to, we do run background checks on all of our volunteers. And so that is the easiest way to get started as a volunteer. And as a volunteer, you're able to go into our schools and help facilitate that life skills lessons. They're all hands on activities. So the girls are, if they're learning about positive affirmations, they may be making a positive affirmation jar, and you're there to be able to assist them with coming up with some of those affirmations. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to think of some positive words, and we need our volunteers there to be able to help out. We are always in need of volunteers. We are a very small staff. We are a staff of 6 and we serve 260 girls. So we definitely need volunteers. Not only do we need volunteers, of course, we need donations because our program is 100% free of charge. So, located also on our website, which is thecoolgirls.org, you'll see a donate button and you're able to donate one time as well as become a reoccurring donor. So you can decide to you want to donate once a month, once a week, whatever is convenient for you. And then I would be remiss if I didn't mention our biggest fundraiser of the year is coming up. It is the Hot Pink Party. Our theme this year is Miami Nights. It is going to be, we like to say we are the funnest gala of the year because it's not only a gala, it's a party. We like to award our honorees. We'll be honoring this year, we'll be honoring our first Cool Man of the Year, which is going to be Mayor Andre Dickens, as well as we'll be honoring our site coordinators who have been serving our girls for over 15 years. And then finally be awarding our Cool Girl of the Year, which is Morgan. And Morgan is a junior at Tulane University. She's been a part of Cool Girl since she was in elementary school. And then we'll be awarding our Volunteer of the Year. And her name is Jasmine. And so we're really excited to be able to award these honorees, but we're also excited to be able to raise money to continue our important programming. So we're always looking for individuals to come out and sponsor that event, get a table, bring your friends, bring your company. We're always looking for silent auction donations as well, but it is a fun opportunity for you to be able to give out as well as learn more about the organization and as well as most importantly, donate to the organization as well.
Yes. So, Ebony, tell us why the work that you do within the community and with Cool Girls, why is it so important for you?
For me, as a young girl, I was raised by my grandmother, and I didn't get an opportunity to really learn about things that we're teaching the girls, personal empowerment, about my body, about things that are happening. When I started puberty, my grandmother handed me a book, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret by Judy Bloom. And that's how I learned about my cycle and just all of those things about becoming a girl. And so I feel like our programming is very important because we're able to reach the girls where they are and provide them with the things and the tools they need to be successful. And that's one thing I love about Cool Girls is that we're out here to provide them with the tools to be successful.
Mhm.
We're not judging the girls, we're not guiding them in either direction they should go. But a lot of times people cannot make good decisions if they don't know what options are out there. And that's the thing I love about Cool Girls is that we're giving them those tools and those resources to be able to go to make the best decisions so that way they can improve their communities and their world. And that is our overall goal is really to inspire girls and being able to work in that field on a daily basis. I feel like it's truly a blessing to be able to give back as well as to meet girls and just know one day I know I have met one of the next mayors or one of the next presidents that will have is because of the work that we're doing here at Cool Girls. And I'm just happy to be able to be a part of it.
Awesome. I love that. And I think one of the things that really stands out that you've mentioned is that you meet the girls where they are. Meeting them where they are and no judgment. And just the important part of giving tools to people, especially like you mentioned, you said Judah Bloom. And I was like, okay, Judah Bloom, because yes, I mean, but it's so important to be able to provide information because I even think about growing up, like just it was just one of those things when my cycle came on, it just what one thing you didn't talk about. And my mom was just like, okay, well, let's go to the bathroom and do it. But it wasn't like I understood like all the things and so then you're learning these things as you're like growing up. And so I think it's so amazing that the girls have the opportunity, like you said, they understand the options, they understand what's before them. And even something you mentioned earlier on, just from something as simple to like what to post on social media, not posting your house address, not posting your tag, your car tag, like vehicle tag, like all those things. Yes, as adult people, I see people forget to blur those things out. I'm like, do you want them to find you? I mean,
Exactly.
so I just think like it's so, and especially in this very digital world that we live in, it's so important that the work that you all do, that you take it back to the fundamentals.
Exactly.
It's like this is how it's almost this is how you live as a young child and you grow into, a strong woman and a strong adult and a leader. And you have these, we're giving you the guidebook to help you.
Exactly, and we're not saying that our girls are not gonna make mistakes because everybody makes
Yeah.
mistakes,
We're human.
but we're giving you the tools to be able to figure your way out through those mistakes, right? So
Yeah,
that way you
yeah.
can be able to continue to build and just go forward and just believe in yourself.
Yeah. Okay. No, I love that. So, Ebony, I know you told us before, but can you tell everyone where to go to connect to you all on the web and on social media?
Okay, so our website is thecoolgirls.org. And on social media, we are Cool Girls Inc. on all social media handles. So we are on Facebook and Instagram as well as LinkedIn. So definitely like, follow us, just come along with us on our journey. We always like to share what our girls are doing, especially as we get ready to go on things like our road trip this summer. We always do a each day recap so that way our viewers can be able to see exactly what we're out there doing, what our girls are experiencing, as well as some of our upcoming and exciting events that we'll have happening.
Awesome. All right. And before I let you go, what are three things you like the audience to take away from our conversation about your organization today?
Let's see. The first thing is cool girls, we are changing lives. We are changing the world. That you should get involved. If you are not in the Atlanta area, get involved in an organization that is in your community. If you are in the Atlanta area or if you are outside of the Atlanta area and you're just looking for a way to give back, definitely remember cool girls. And those are the main things is that get involved, know that we are changing lives and that we are impacting the future.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, Ebony, I want to just say thank you so much again for taking time out of your day to join us and tell us more about Cool Girls.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, stay tuned, everyone. I'll be right back.